Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Chili Munchkins podcast. Trevor is a short, cold person across from me.
And I'm munching right now.
Hi, I'm Chili.
Dude, I love
The
chili
soup.
so much. Do you guys like chili?
Actually, I think it's pretty overrated. I'd prefer baked beans.
Dude,
Do you consider chili a soup or a stew?
you're dead
Because
to me.
I accidentally called it a soup, and I was like, oh wait, it's not soup.
So, my thing is, chili soup is a thing that exists, and it's like chili with more beef broth. So, I guess...
Yeah, but those people are wrong and gay.
I guess it would be a bean dish.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say that, eh?
No, it's fine. You think we get monetized anyway? Come on, welcome to Complimentary Mania. We're in episode 51, Big 51.
Home of the
we're
Brokies.
51 in
We're
the
starting
Big
off with
26.
chili because it's chilly outside. This cold-ass weather is going to freeze my nards off.
Yo, if you add 25 and 26 together, you get 51, which is 2 of the years we've been
Dude.
posting.
That's wild. I didn't even actually think about that.
Number
Whoa.
6-1,
Dude,
6-1.
this doing numbers, man.
We sounded like the Hawk Tua podcast for about 15 seconds there. I feel like the general intelligence of the conversations they had on there pretty much amounted to stuff like that.
Did they just randomly talk about like horoscopes and
Probably, I never
numerology?
Horoscopes, I barely knew her.
They probably talked about crystals and like business ventures, which in reality was just
essential
the rug
oils.
pull crypto. You remember the Hawk Tua coin?
Aren't
Oh, yeah, the
crystals
rug pull.
also a big scam?
Yes.
Yes,
Did they have like affiliate links for the crystals?
probably.
I'll do that later. Not live research.
You know, I would say I feel bad for spreading misinformation about the Hawk Tua podcast. But considering the rug pull, I really don't care.
They deserve it.
We can lie about that bitch
Yeah.
all we want. She got famous for saying she likes to spit on penises.
Yeah.
And then she scammed people out of millions of dollars.
Personally, I felt bad for Mr. Information when he heard people were spreading misinformation. We were talking about. I had to get the. This guy gets it. We're so funny. What are we actually talking about today?
You
We have
wanted to
topics or
talk
something.
about how there is a new genre of slop game. Is it AI? Are you talking about vibe-coded games?
Kind of. It's like a subgenre, fellas. Look, you've been on the Steam store in the past year, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Have you noticed games like, I don't know, probably the largest one in this genre is a game about digging a hole.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I saw a this is gonna make me sound cringy and bad. But I saw a YouTube short about how digging a hole was a game that like some guy put on like a post-it note because he made a bunch of assets for it and then didn't end up putting it in the game, so he took those assets and he just made a game about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a huge deal, and it was a bigger success than, I don't know, Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah, I mean, streamers were actually playing that and not, well, Assassin's Creed Shadow. Basically, we're seeing an entire plethora of these games hitting the Steam store, and soon to be probably other consoles as well. Titles that relate are games like Prison Escape Sim. Let's see, hold on, I have a few in here.
Do you mean this is a resurgence of the simulator?
Yeah, I'm talking about like sort of incremental tycoon games. Obviously, that term is usually associated with like Roblox and stuff. But I'm talking about tycoon games outside of Roblox, where it's like you dig a hole, you sell garbage, you get incremental upgrades, and you eventually beat the game. Another game that came out that's way shittier and way more of a slog is my wife threw out my card collection, so I bought a dump to find them all. Awesome title, by the way.
Honestly, that I'd watch that isekai.
Yeah, you know what? Awesome isekai title. However, I watched someone play that game last night. It was one of the worst, most unoptimized games I've ever seen.
Okay.
Just a 2-hour AI slop fest of like poorly made assets and grindy, repetitive gameplay. Basically, you bought trash dumps, and you had to go find cards and other valuables to sell so you can upgrade your stuff and dig through more of the trash. Thing is, it was pre-generated assets, and the upgrade tree basically ended at your second, like, dump spot, and it went up to 10 dump spots. So it took like the streamer 9 hours to beat the game. Also, there wasn't a save option.
Okay, so hear me out. I think that this is totally healthy and fine and has always been a thing. It's just that as AAA is collapsing, there are going to be more of these types of games, and they're going to appeal to more and more specific niches. But, I mean, to be completely honest, like, grocery shopping while your wife's mad at you was a popular game on Steam at one point. So was, I don't know, what was that one pixelated game where it was just you collected like rocks?
Collected rocks. Fucking Minecraft.
Terraria?
No, it was way less involved than that. There was like no digging. There was a
Rock Simulator?
no.
That one's way better.
I don't know, man. Obscure Steam knowledge, I guess. I don't
Ball
know.
knowledge. I don't know.
You see, I see these games coming into Steam like the simulators did back in like 2017. Like there's going to be a plethora of them. They're all basically pointless, stupid. Look at this. It's a game about doing this specific thing.
Well, here's my problem.
And everyone plays it for like 5 minutes, and they're like, "All right."
Here's my problem. A
stupid.
game about digging a hole had like a reasonable amount of effort put into it to where it was like kind of an interesting experience. Was it like clear that it was made by one, maybe two people? Yes. But it wasn't bad, all things considered. The problem is every game that came after it. I played Prison Escape Sim. It is roughly the same premise, except instead of selling the stuff and digging as deep as you can, you dig to a point where you get to escape prison. I open the game, and it starts with an AI slop slideshow. And then you open it up, and it's like bugged out prisoner assets and like the worst UI I've ever seen. I bought it for $5. I thought, oh, well, it isn't the worst thing ever, I guess. Except you look on the store, and there's like hundreds of these games, dude. It's a new slop shop. Tycoon slop.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I think it's much more harmless than like AI slop, and it's even less offensive than friend slop.
It's single player, sure,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Most of it is like very lazily put together. I'm not gonna say every single one of them is. I don't know. It's something I've noticed as of recent. There's a lot of these games surging up, and it's low quality. It's kind of copy paste, and even if sure it's a new take on the prison escape simulator, I don't know. Fucking dig into the Mariana Trench to like find a new squid or something. I don't know.
I'd also watch that isekai.
That would be an awesome isekai, but unfortunately we just have these like pre-generative hole digging simulators where you sell junk and
I mean, these low effort tycoon games haven't been something new. They've been around for a while, but the thing is, with these assets being more and more available, more and more assets being created, and AI's help in creating code to make the games, people who care less about the games it's more available to them to make these titles.
right. But the AI isn't being used just to build the game. It's directly used to replace art. Like I said, there are scenes that are entirely comprised of AI art.
Okay. You can say there's a new niche of slop games being made, or you can say AI is replacing art. The two of them together is contradictory. Because if the art wouldn't exist without the AI, what the fuck is the AI replacing? Like,
There
if these
could be
games
something
if
better.
these games exist mostly because there's AI to produce this slop now, then you can't say it's replacing artists. Like, for instance, if the next Magic set was completely AI generated art, you can say that's shitty, that's awful, that's AI generation at work. I hate that it's taking artists' jobs away. But if someone is making a game that wouldn't exist without AI, with AI slop in it, you can't say it's replacing anything because it wouldn't exist without the AI, you know?
But I mean, would you still...
You can say the games are bad. I'd agree with you. These sound like awful fucking games. But it's like those two sentiments you have contradict one another.
In a sense, I mean, look. I'd prefer they don't exist at all.
Sure.
I would rather prefer that they have any attempt of like real effort put forward.
Also, sure.
It's trend hopping.
Yeah.
You know? It even branches out past the whole digging simulators, right? Supermarket Tycoon. If you go to the Steam page, it actively shows just AI generated images with the logo for the game on top of it, which is also AI generated. You go into the game, it's like stolen asset barrage mixed with like a bare bones tutorial and then like basic tycoon mechanics.
That's an interesting one. I remember this game. It was Internet Cafe Simulator. I just remember the company that made it was called Cheesecake Dev. They had a bunch of assets that were not approved because they had like Campbell's Noodle Soup and Dr. House as a player model.
No, just render it down. Nobody will notice, bro.
It's never lupus.
It's never
But
lupus.
I think I know what you're talking about. Like the TCG player or shop simulator mixed with supermarket simulator, and those kinds of games where it seems like it's just the same game, but you just have a different shop.
Here's the thing. There's a difference. Okay,
Is
so
there?
so have you played TCG Card Shop
I mean,
Simulator?
other than the fact of opening packs and putting them on display, I don't see a whole lot of difference between that because you're selling a product to what looks like the same exact models in the same exact format of selling them. So they come up, they put it on the register, you scan each piece individually, and then you have this total. They either give you cash, which if they give you cash, you have to give them change in the exact same format as Supermarket Simulator.
Here's the thing. With TCG Card Shop, for one, it's one developer that has his own Discord that actually keeps up with people. And in addition, he releases almost monthly updates with like big extra things. Like in the past 3 months, did you know he added PSA grading? He added like statues and like additional customization features, as well as additional options for employees to like sort through storage. That was in the past few months.
To be fair, I haven't played it in a while.
The difference between that and Prison Escape Simulator is that Prison Escape Simulator received 2 updates after that, and then a seasonal update to make everything look Christmassy. And that was it.
Wow. Such content.
Crazy, I know.
Crazy.
Look, maybe that doesn't sell the point. Sure, TCG Card Shop Sim is still rough around the edges, but I feel like, unlike some of the other examples given here, it's at least building in the right direction. It seems like a solo indie dev that wants to make something bigger, and he's like, I'm going to patch it together as I go.
I'm not going to say it's not bad, but it reminds me of other games that are under the same exact premise minus certain points and a developer that actually gives a fuck of like I said, the exact same premise, and those games are crap.
Okay. So, hear me out. I would have a much, much bigger passionate issue with these particular games if Steam wasn't so good about its refund policy.
This is
Very
true.
good point.
I've had to refund a few games.
Like,
without a doubt, I get them back every time.
Yeah, Steam takes its refunds about as seriously as it takes its customer service support.
Which they'll kill people.
They will murder people.
If you're a loyal customer, yeah.
You'll be like, hey, my account of 5 years got hacked, and they'll call you 5 minutes later and say, target down, try to log in.
And then you look up their IP address, and there's ash, like, laden across the ground.
They just send you a picture of an obituary.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, it's like, these games are awful. They are bad. They're slop. But on the one hand, it's like fine, because it's not like it could have existed before. It's not like we didn't know it was coming.
I mean, a few of these have already existed. It's
they're a little shittier now.
The worst part is they're getting popular.
How popular, though? Are we talking like doing better than Concord?
Yes.
Well, that doesn't say much. Are we
No.
talking doing better than I don't know, what's a
Assassin's Creed Shadows? Yes.
Yes.
oh, stop naming bad games. What's a mid game?
Mid game?
Yeah.
The problem is, you remember bad games. You remember good games. You don't ever remember mid games.
Are you about to say medieval, Spence? I swear to
No.
fucking God if you said medieval.
No,
I don't know, High on
was
Life
about
2?
to rage bait, and I was about to say Expedition 33.
You shut your
Your
goddamn mouth.
speaking privileges have been fucking revoked.
I know, that's
You
why I
shut
said
your
I was about to rage
goddamn
bait. I'm not gonna say it's a mid game. I was just wanting to say it.
Battlefield 6. I mean, to
Call
be
of
fair,
Duty.
it's a pretty good game.
Well, not anymore.
What happened? I haven't kept up.
They lost all their players to Arc Raiders because they put in a bunch of fucking microtransactions, and they did the Call of Duty thing.
I saw that coming. Yeah.
They were like, "Oh wow, our game's really popular. People really love it right now. Let's cram it to the brim with as much cash extraction
drive
strategy
everyone
as we
away."
possibly can."
Yeah.
And then their player base is like down to like a third of what it was, and they're all playing Arc Raiders now. Because of course they are. Because why wouldn't they?
I mean, Arc Raiders is like, I don't know, fun.
I've never played it.
And you don't have to worry about people playing as Nicki Minaj randomly.
Or Gorlog the Destroyer, which is an actual operator coming to Call of Duty.
No, that's a meme.
Call of Duty
Is
has
it?
That's a meme.
operators?
Is it?
That's a meme.
So you know how? Well, I mean, skin.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. If they add Gorlock the Destroyer, they're gonna have to like do the Fortnite mech suit thing, but like the other way around, because her hitbox is like 5 times the size of a normal person's. Gorlock the Destroyer. You remember Gorlock, right?
Oh
I might get
God.
my nerd card revoked. I have no idea what you two are talking about. Is she from WoW?
No, she's
No.
not from a game. She's real.
What do you mean real? Is this like a person?
This is a person.
Like a streamer?
That's her.
That's her.
Who the fuck is that?
Gorlock the
Gorlock
Destroyer.
the Destroyer.
She's just popular. She's been on a lot of like talk shows, podcasts, I guess.
Can we get her on this
No.
podcast?
Absolutely fucking.
She won't
not.
fit down the stairs.
Oh, that's
She
fair.
won't go back up them.
Oh, that's also fair. Damn. We found someone we won't try to get clout out of.
Yeah. You know, we're better than that.
So,
Yeah,
aside
anyways.
from being fat and like very ugly, what does she do? Is she like good at something?
No.
Does she? You
It's
said she's
lit-
on like a lot of talk shows. Is she a lol cow?
She's a yeah, kind of.
Okay.
It's literally just the meme of it's Gorlock the Destroyer.
It's weird because she's like a lol cow, but I don't think she really understands that because she seems like offended by it. I don't know.
Gotcha.
You know, like how a lol cow is like ironically offended.
No, lol cows are usually like actually
Some of them are.
like Boogie or Wings of Redemption or
Queso.
Darkside Phil.
Queso is an ironic lol cow because like he's in on the bit,
Yeah.
but you know he always fakes getting angry about everything. There's ironic lol cows, and then there's unironic ones like EDP, Shoe Nice.
Okay. I don't think Shoe Nice is a lol cow because he doesn't show up on many things. And I don't think EDP counts because people just make fun of him. He's not like going quasi-viral on like
Lucari.
Darkside Phil has a whole like ironic manga series dedicated to him at this point. He's like basically Chris Chan. now.
Lore.
You thought getting into One Piece was hard? Try catching up with Darkside Phil lore.
I'd rather not.
Same.
I'd rather go out.
Uh,
into the
wait,
cold.
Are they dead ass adding her to?
No, this
don't
this
think
dude's
so,
just
no.
joking about it.
But it's the
He's
fact
so
that
silly.
it's the fact that it could be plausible is the part that bothers me.
See, the thing is, those
It's
types
not,
of
'cause the
things.
hitbox not big enough.
You know what I mean?
You gotta take 5 of those hitboxes, spread them out wide, bro.
See, it's
She got a
That
hitbox
ain't-
of a
that ain't
house.
that ain't a hitbox. That's a hit house.
it's an event boss.
Yeah.
Like that one time in the campaign,
It's a
you
hit
fight the
shipping container.
giant like hologram person in the dream sequence.
Yeah.
Gorlak the Destroyer is an event boss,
Damn it.
like the Attack on Titan AC Shadows thing.
Where were we again?
Slop games.
Yeah, I think we, or at least I
think
spoke
we-
on what I want to. Do you guys have any closing
no.
thoughts?
That's fair.
I'd rather go out into the cold
Oh,
tundra
let's
than play those
let's
games.
pretend that was a
Brr.
segue. The next topic is. Wait, are we dead ass talking about the weather, guys?
Yeah,
Hell
dude, it's a
yeah.
national alert.
Dude, dude, there is like from Texas up to New York in a line of states under not martial law.
Oh, whoa.
A state of emergency.
Okay.
Dude,
And
that
the
feeling when Texas's power grid will fail tomorrow.
It's okay. Ted Cruz will tell people to go to their second home.
Right.
The funniest fucking thing is it's every other state that's under emergency is south of us.
You know what would be fucking hilarious right now? If Schlatt was just planning on moving back to Texas again. Because this has happened to him twice already. Remember when he first moved there and the historical snowstorm that happens once every century happened?
Mm-hmm.
And then it happened again right after that? Like
Mm-hmm.
2 consecutive years in a row?
Schlatt has accidentally become a jinx. He is a curse upon
He's a
the...
herald of the
Everywhere his
snowstorm.
name gets mentioned, just like curses and general unlucky favor
Yeah,
moves up
he
slightly.
predicted several deaths.
Our chances of dying in an earthquake just went up by 5%.
As long as he doesn't say our name, we should be fine.
That's what you think.
I'm going to super chat him $5 and I'm going to say, hey, can you say these 3 names consecutively?
That could be our intro.
Dude.
We could use an out of context.
Guys, it's not AI generated. He said it.
That's our intro.
We super chatted him.
I have the PayPal receipt to prove it.
That would be... Trevor, if you could actually do that, that would actually be really cool.
I'll figure it out.
Well, you can use that for your research topic.
Your research episode could just be the Schlatt Chronicles.
You want me to do Schlatt? You know what? Fuck it. I'll figure it out.
All right. Anyway, so apparently most of the country's in a state of emergency because it's fucking cold out.
Baby, it's
kind of.
cold outside. It
It's-
is negative 4 degrees, I think, right now where we are.
Wind chill of
And-
negative a billion.
Fucking terrible outside.
It's
Look,
-2 with a -14 wind
for
chill.
us, it's not so bad because, you know, Indiana, as we've stated, has much better infrastructure for dealing with this kind of cold weather.
You know what's
As
you know what's
opposed to down
hilarious?
south, that's where it gets bad because Texas is
Oh my
basically
God.
free pickings
That-
for Mother Nature. And she just eats that shit up every fucking year since the big COVID.
Yeah, I know Texas is doing poorly. What's Florida like right now?
Florida's fine. It's not in a state of emergency
Oh,
because
Florida-
the storm is like I said, moving in a line either from New York down to Texas or Texas up to New York.
Florida man put on his wizard hat and he acquired his Tempest collar.
Actually-
and he waved the storm away from his homeland.
That's funny you should say that because I think Florida man did cast a spell this year.
Really.
There have been no mainland hurricanes this year. Since like the 1950s, this has never happened.
Bro became a storm herald.
Anyway, sorry, back to the tundra that's happening down in Texas at the moment. Them poor sons of bitches.
Maybe it's because like
want-
sorry, I cut
Yeah,
you off.
you're
You
good.
go ahead.
No, you finished.
Okay. Moist Critical lives in Florida
Mm-hmm.
because he won Streamer of the Year.
Shut
He
the
gains
fuck up.
a protection boon until the next Game Awards.
I'm really happy he got it because he was just like, oh, that's great.
His reaction was so funny. He was like annoyed that he got it. He was like, "Oh, cool."
He specifically asked for people not to vote for him. He openly endorsed Burnt Peanut, and people were still like, we should vote for Charlie. It'd be funny, I
It'd be
think.
funny. And then he got it.
And then he got it.
His follow-up was so funny too. He was actually angry about it. It was I can't even tell. I don't know if he was being unironic about it or not.
It was being ironic. I think he didn't appreciate the attention, but he wasn't like upset or anything. He just
Right.
pretended to be upset because, he thought it would be funny if Burnt Peanut or anyone else won.
Honestly, what a good sport.
Honestly,
Yeah.
though. Anyway, you were saying something about Texas dying?
Yeah, so them poor buggers are going to be absolutely frozen today and tomorrow with their high of 22
Oh, shit.
and a low of 12.
That's actually not that bad. What?
No,
No,
it isn't,
for-
but the issue is that Texas infrastructure is not made to handle those temperatures
I'm more
like
worried
our
about the
state
snow
is.
they're gonna get.
a Texas 22 is an Indiana negative 30.
The ice that they're gonna get on their
See,
lines
that's-
is going to fuck their
That's
shit.
the worst part. Their
Mhm.
lines and their line repairmen aren't used to ice out conditions.
If it
or
was just the
snow.
cold, they would be low key chilling.
Yeah.
Get that out of the way. Anyways, it's the ice and snow that's gonna fuck them.
You see, even when there was just a powder of snow, just like not even enough to cover the road. I remember this day because it was snowing, and it was the first time it snowed while I was down there. Excuse me. There was on the highway across a lake. There were 15 cars with their hazards on the sides of the road. 2 crashes and like an hour-long wait to get 1 mile.
You know what I say as a native South Dakotan?
Get good?
Fucking Flatlanders don't know how to drive.
Our state's flatland.
I know. I stand by my previous statement. Fucking Flatlanders don't know how to drive.
All right, you're fair. But yeah, so if you're in Texas or in any of the states affected in the South,
Hopefully you got high karma because your ass is gonna die. Hopefully you get reincarnated as a cow or something because those are worship.
good luck, buddy.
Not an American cow.
No, like over the seas.
No.
And not Garlock the Destroyer or whatever. Not that
Do
cow
not
either.
cross paths with her. She will eat you, bro.
Goes to India. It's just the entire
The-
Indian army trying to stop her from eating all their cows.
Dude, it's like
No,
it's
she would go-
Attack on Titan.
Oh, we did it! We
It's a
got
reference.
She would go to India and she would be the Messiah.
there.
Gag.
Gag.
All right, I'm
It'd
done.
be like the colossal Titan just slamming on their walls.
So
and
most of
then
the country is in a state of emergency because it's unironically very cold
actually
outside.
cold as fuck.
And there's a storm that most of them aren't prepared for.
Damn.
Just general tips: be safe, don't get frostbite. That stuff doesn't come back once it gets black. So
And when you think that there's ice on the ground, on the road, there most likely is. And so don't have your foot on the gas. Just kind of like glide through it. Coast through ice.
look, I know
And
you
don't sharp
guys
turn.
down south aren't really used to the snow. However, I must inform you that any snow not colored white is not flavored.
It is
The yellow
definitely
is not lemon, and the brown is not chocolate. Do not eat that snow.
No, don't listen to him. It's chocolate. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
You're a demon. You're a devil. You're taking advantage of these naive souls.
Yes,
Okay.
and it's funny.
Okay, actual survival tips for the cold weather.
Eat shit and piss.
Don't go outside if your clothes are at all wet, even a little sweaty. It can increase chances of frostbite. Wear sunglasses, even if you don't think you need to.
Mhm.
Snow blindness is a thing.
Yeah.
It's sunburn on your
Extended
eyes.
exposure.
It's sunburn on your eyes. It's not like the way the light reflects, like looking at paper in the sunlight. No. It's literally sunburn on your eyes. Don't get it. And, oh, there was one more thing. Oh, yeah. If you think you're going to be living through a blackout that won't turn on anytime soon, try to have at least 2 gallons of clean drinking water per person in the house. You should be fine.
Layer up.
Man up.
Be safe.
Eat the dog.
For real. Don't eat the dog. Shut up, Gordon.
A real man eats his child before he eats his dog.
You know, I must recite the ancient Hindu proverb.
I don't think you know one of those.
Oh, but I do.
He who wears no underwear fears no pickpocket.
What?
No, not that one. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You jerk off the same man with a fish, you feed the fish for a day.
Thank you, Gandhi. Very
Spence,
cool.
you wanted to talk about the price of silver.
Oh yeah. So,
Are we living in the apocalypse? The fuck is this? Games are bad. The country is cold. Silver is expensive. Why? Is this COVID-3?
What else are we going to talk about?
many things. Anyway, so
Anything.
for people who are unaware or just don't care, which I don't blame you, silver prices for the majority of the past decade have stagnated around $20 to $30 an ounce, right? Just yesterday, it hit its all-time high and hit triple digits. It hit $100 an ounce.
Silver dealers got me fucked up. They really marking up their product.
Now,
I can't get high anymore.
What?
Goddamn.
Continue, Spence.
Now, most people are arguing
Pause, Spence. How the fuck did you get high on silver?
I don't
like
even
high
know
on
how
life.
you would.
Okay, just so that I know there's no context. Spence, please continue. I just needed to unpack that really fast. I was really
He
confused.
mentioned ounces, and I was like, yeah,
Oh, okay. Spence, please continue.
that's it.
Anyway, most people are blaming AI or data centers, or RAM, CPUs, electronics, whatnot.
Sounds like there's about
I
6 or
have-
7 reasons.
I have the real reason.
I think I have 13 reasons why.
So-
You said 6 or 7.
The real reason why silver is becoming so expensive right now
Oh shit.
is because there is currently a civil war going on between werewolves and vampires, and they need silver for bullets.
Civil War implies that they were in a covenant together.
Yeah, that's why silver prices haven't jumped recently. Until now.
Oh.
Someone broke the truce.
Someone broke the peace.
So now vampires are buying silver to make bullets out of.
So we
for
should be
werewolves.
aware of werewolves and vampires entering our neighborhoods.
Yep.
What should we be looking out for?
Okay, so first and foremost, vampires. Only the landowner can invite a vampire into your home. So even if you're clumsy as fuck, the vampire can't go in unless your landlord lets them in. I know most people rent now, so that's actually
A good
either
thing.
comforting or very disconcerting.
If you're
Because-
rentoid, you have an edge.
Well, or you have a debuff because your landlord could hypothetically
your
feed
landlord,
you to a vampire.
if they're friends with a vampire, yeah.
Oh my god, the vampire's just like, hey, can you give us a
Dude,
solid?
with their feeding grounds.
Oh my god.
That's so
apartment
That's
dystopian.
horrific, dude. That's a fantastic novel.
Oh my
That's
God.
a fantastic
Write that
novel.
down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that
That's why
down.
there've been so many apartment complexes being built recently.
The big government is full of vampires. and werewolves.
That explains so much.
That's why they're so old and they just keep living. Because they're immortal vampires.
Fuck the QAnon lizard
Oh my God.
reptilian shit.
That's it.
This is the real conspiracy
We're
theory.
tinfoiling the shit out of this. We are believing in vampires now.
Dirt from a vampire's homeland is supposedly lethal to them. So if the vampire's local,
Pocket
you
dirt.
have a way to kill it with pocket sand. Also,
They're primarily from Lithuania.
hear me out.
What?
Hear me out. All humans at some point came from this one small spot in Africa, and vampires are descended from humans. So I've always wanted to try if I could rules lawyer a soil sample from that spot on a vampire. So someone should order it from that specific part of Africa and see if it works.
Okay.
all we have to do is everyone just has to move to Africa.
Yeah, but
No.
you can't fit everyone in Africa,
Hear me out.
bruh.
Hear me out. What is also another weakness of vampires?
Running water.
No. Well, yes.
Better
but
go
no.
catch it.
Holy water, right?
Yeah.
And they bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh my God. The Spence big brain move.
Wait, Moses parted the Red Sea.
Yeah.
Moses is a high-level cleric by D&D rules. There is a non-zero chance the whole ass Red Sea counts as holy water.
But it's red. They like blood.
But
It's
holy
not actually
water.
red.
Yeah,
I know.
but holy water. You could disguise it as blood though, and they
Yeah.
drink it and be like, the Red
Perfect plan.
Sea.
Guys, we need so
Just
many
die.
We
you
need
stupid
so many
vampire.
Kool-Aid pouches. It's not even funny.
That wasn't blood. That was bone hurting juice. Owie, 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 my bones.
Another
No, that's politician hurting juice.
another vulnerability of
Just for
vampires.
vampires.
Another vulnerability of vampires is famously the crucifix. And there's a lot of different explanations for that. Some people think it's the religious symbology, so anything that vampires would potentially pray to would work.
Tommy.
However, some people think it's because they have advanced predator brains and holding a geometric shape in their faces would help. And even more people think that it's the faith you have in said object that would help. So hear me out. If we all pray to Notch, we can kill a vampire with Minecraft. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Okay, but hear me out.
Statistically speaking.
Hear me out here. Another defense against these vampires: pocket sand.
We just talked about it.
Yeah, dementia.
No. Not pocket sand as in their home turf. Do you remember the thing where they are compelled to count things?
Oh, yeah.
You just
The
scatter it
salt-
on the ground.
Salt shaker, like
Yeah.
from Doctor Who.
Mhm.
You just scatter on the ground. They're like, shit.
Small issue. What if your landlord is also a vampire?
Then he can let himself in. Or other vampires.
All landlords are vampires.
They're blood-sucking parasites.
Yeah,
They're either
that's what I'm
vampires
saying.
or mosquitoes.
I hate to break it to you, but that's just... We're fucked in that case. Like,
Fuck.
the rule for vampires is the landowner can invite a vampire into his home.
We need Iron Man suits made of silver.
Sorry,
And
silver's
garlic,
expensive
And
now.
pocket dirt.
I like how we talked about surviving the vampires. No one seems to care about the werewolves. What's your guys' game plan for a werewolf? I don't
Silver
have a gun
armor.
with silver bullets.
I got a couple things of silver bullion.
Okay.
Just wave it in their face. Ha, Skelly man.
I'll out freak them. I'll be like,
Awoo.
awooga, and then I'll like get a boner.
Oh, we need to make friends with a furry.
We
And they
need
could
to
throw up-
have-
They could throw up peace signs, and
We need to have
deter
furry.
them.
We need to have furry molester gangs patrolling
Yeah.
the streets for werewolves. Some of you will die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
you just gotta out freak the wolf.
Some of you may die,
That's a
but to the
risk
furry, that's a knot they're willing to
That's a
take.
price I'm willing to pay.
Oh, that was a naughty
That was
pun. I hated
horrific,
that. Oh boy. I mean,
That's disgusting, Brett.
dogs notably
What
can't-
did dog do?
dogs notably
Not dying
can't
from
eat
poison.
chocolate. They're,
Cover myself in chocolate.
yeah,
I'll be like that one guy that reviews stuff in his car.
yeah, that guy.
I'm the chocolate bunny. I'm the chocolate bunny.
Chocolate Bunny Man is safe from werewolf attacks.
Dude,
You don't need silver armor.
That's-
Silver armor on a budget is just like constructing an Iron Man suit out of like chocolate bunnies and Santas and
elite
things.
ball knowledge.
Oh my god.
All right, everyone, if you want to survive the vampire and werewolf politician apocalypse, you need to equip chocolate silver armor and
sure-
throw pocket sand at people and employ furries to beat up people and molest them.
Keep a bottle of
It's a
Hershey
very
syrup.
easy 5-step process.
How many furries do you think it takes to successfully molest a werewolf?
4-1.
4? I think a werewolf like has about the strength of 10 men. So they're furries. So probably at least 12.
But they have the suits. The suits give them armor.
Oh, are the furries molesting them in fursuits?
Of course,
Yes.
that's their thing, bro.
That's the thing.
They
Oh,
don't get off if they aren't in the suit.
That's fair. The fuck would you even do if you were a werewolf and 5 people in fursuits just ran at you, calling you like pretty names?
I'd get molested.
Well, we know what you would do. Spence, what would you do?
I don't have a choice. You assume I want this.
I do.
I didn't say molest because I want it.
They would probably try to stand and fight, but then they would probably run away.
Thank God we're tagged as explicit. Every time I have to look at the YouTube option, whatever I upload, and it's like, is this YouTube video meant for kids?
No! No! Okay, realistically though, Americans really unhealthy. We could just feed Karlach the Destroyer to like 20 werewolves or vampires.
It only fends them off temporarily, though. She's not.
Well, no, the cholesterol
all-consuming.
would kill, like...
Oh. Dude, it's kind of like the, I'm trying to remember. Oh, Warhammer lore.
Oh.
So, like, the god, Emperor of Mankind.
Uh-huh.
Remember when there was, like, a vampire that tried to suck his blood, and his blood ended up being so pure and holy, it killed that entire, like, lineage?
Hey, the same thing happened in Magic the Gathering. Odric was dosing with holy water. And so when a vampire turned him,
that's how...
when a vampire turned Odric in Crimson Vow and made the most underwhelming legend maybe ever, he makes
Rip
blood
in
tokens.
peace.
He's awful. But Odric,
my goat.
you know, the vampire that turned him accidentally erased the entire vampire clan.
Yeah, because he was hunger.
Mm-hmm.
He's so silly.
What a silly Billy.
I'm just saying, maybe the real way to survive the vampire werewolf apocalypse is to walk around dressed in chocolate, taking swigs of water that a pope fondled.
I go.
You
I'm the
heard it here
chocolate bunny.
first,
I'm the
boys.
chocolate bunny.
Be full of chocolate syrup.
We figured it out. What's the next topic?
Wait, hold on. Wolves are endangered. Why are wolves endangered?
What?
Wolves, they're endangered in
They
most
were
places.
hunted to near extinction.
We
because
just do
they
that to
thought
the
they were-
werewolves.
Well, okay. The issue
But we need
is...
silver, and it's $100 an ounce
We're
now.
really good at killing humans. We are really good at killing wolves. I honestly don't think...
But we need silver.
Actually, hear me out. In a combat situation, if you could be a human with a shotgun or a werewolf, what would you be?
Does the shotgun have silver slugs?
No.
The werewolf.
I would pick the human with the shotgun.
Fuck no. All it
That
takes
ain't
is
gonna
for me to
do
go.
nothing.
I'm a werewolf. I'm
Well,
a werewolf.
So,
Then I slap the shit out of their shotgun and I molest them.
it largely... Thank you for that mental image.
You're welcome,
Travis.
Kanye.
What's a shotgun loaded with?
I mean, just buckshot.
Buckshot? That's it?
Yeah, the thing is, like, it depends on what mythology you go by. A lot of times werewolves can be injured, they just can't be killed by non-silver things. And if you can just shoot a werewolf a few times with buckshot, and it's like, and bleeding, and just run away, you're fine.
I think
No,
it
I think they're going to
genuinely
go into a
tanks it.
feral frenzy and chew your head off.
That doesn't happen with bears that survive buckshot, though. I can't imagine that would happen with werewolves. If you shoot a bear with buckshot a few times, it's usually like very angry and very in pain and trying to get the fuck out of there.
I think you're missing the point here. When I become the werewolf, I turn into the Alpha Sigma, and when you do that, you don't want to mess with me. You'll only make me more angry. The more damage I take, the more angry I get.
You
And
know,
I'll molest you.
that entire string of sentences has put me on Team Werewolf. Holy, humanity was a mistake. I think I'm on Team Werewolf, maybe Team Vampire, whichever one extincts us first.
Awesome. What's the next topic?
Yes, please.
Oh, jeez. All right, so I vaguely wanted to talk about magic. I have a magic...
What part?
Magic the Gathering. I have a magic shower thought I wanted to talk about.
Every Lorwyn has its eclipse.
You have a bath hoe?
Well, you have the bath hoe at the end of the
Creek
episode.
wench.
No, this is... I wanted to talk about specifically the mascots just really fast. Because...
And Crag.
Because Magic has tried very hard to make its own Pikachu-Baby Yoda and Loot.
Yeah.
And everybody hates Loot because it looks like a League of Legends skin for an unlikable character. But when they made the Spider-Man set, trust me, people who don't play Magic, this is interesting. They needed to make a non-Spider-Man version of the Green Goblin card, which is the card says
Fleem.
human mutant villain. Sorry, human goblin villain. So they were like, what the fuck do we do? And they made this ugly creature with a big round head and wings because he had to fly. And he's called Fleem.
Fleem, my boy.
And Fleem became beloved by the community. Everybody loves Fleem. Everybody hates Loot.
I have to look back at him. So cute.
And then this previous set, we had 2 Jim Henson puppets that everybody loves and everybody hates Loot. They're 2 boggarts. They are like opposites, but they get along really well. And they're just so wholesome. I want to see them review every set.
I love the puppets. So much effort. So much
Fleem?
original thought.
Fleem?
Fleem. Fleem is also just like... Fleem doesn't feel like... How do I put this? Fleem doesn't feel quite as natural as the puppets, but... No, that's quite wrong. Because Fleem wasn't intended to really be a mascot, but he became one.
Yeah.
I got so distracted looking at Fleem. Fleem is adorable. He just looks like a marble with, like, beady eyes, and then just, like, a slim neck into this, like, dragon whelp body.
He's a human goblin villain with flying.
So
Yeah,
weird.
makes sense.
Yeah. I just wanted to talk about that briefly. Magic the Gathering has unsuccessfully made 1 mascot everybody hates, but has made 3 mascots everybody fucking adores.
And they're not going to get enough attention.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
they can just capitalize on it, they'll have it in the bag. The next topic I wanted to talk about, we both went to the pre-release for the most recent set.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't want to get too in the weeds because our listeners aren't usually all or even most Magic players. So I just wanted to say, hey, if you play Magic, you should play Lore One Eclipse. It is really good.
Best set of the year, probably.
Agreed.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Reality Break
You
might
know,
be good.
In a way, I kind of hope it isn't.
Hmm.
Even though it's good, I'm not saying that it's bad. I hope that there's better.
Same.
Secrets of Strixhaven could be kind of neat if we get the allied schools. You know, the other 5. That'd be
no,
cool.
that's happening in Reality Break.
My bad.
Now, I have no hopes for the TMNT and the other universes beyond.
They're going back to The Hobbit despite doing all the Hobbit cards in Lord of the Rings already. That
And now
seemed...
They're going to be reprints.
Star Trek. I'm so excited for Star Trek.
You know, there's actually... Okay, so there was one actor who was in both Doctor Who and Star Trek, and he got a Doctor Who card. And there is a, like, small but loud community of people that is really hoping that they're going to have the same actor on 2 Magic cards.
Which one was that?
I don't remember. I'm not a Doctor Who
The
or
voice is
a Star
small,
Trek
but
guy.
not snuffed, it appears.
They just think it'd be a funny meme.
You know what? Go them.
Same. I'm glad someone's enjoying it.
Yeah.
But while we're being a downer about Magic and trying to talk about Magic while people who don't play Magic will be interested, hopefully, I wanted to talk to you guys about a Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond set you'd actually be interested in. For those of you who don't know, Universes Beyond is what Magic says to make Fortnite-style crossover events. Most Magic players really hate it. For instance, 2 of my favorite stories that exist are Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Lord of the Rings. And I hated both of those sets despite everybody seeming to love them. Just because I like Magic to be Magic. So, you guys, what would your ideal, you would absolutely love if these cards were in the Magic Mythos UB sets? I have one
an
locked.
answer,
I have one locked.
Okay, what's yours?
You want to know mine first?
Yep.
Okay. We've been to Amonkhet, which is Magic the Gathering Egypt. We've been to Theros, which is Magic the Gathering Greece. We've been to Kaldheim, which is Magic the Gathering Norse mythology. I would actually really love an Arabian Nights style Magic the Gathering set, which unironically puts in different world mythologies as Magic cards.
Be neat. Sonic and the Secret Ring.
Shut the fuck up. My thing is, we already have things like Frankenstein's monster in the game, and nobody seemed to hate that when it came out. Even Magic purists of the time were like, Frankenstein's monster is pretty cool. I think, like, actual myths from other religions and cultures just kind of put in wholesale would be really cool. Like, the Fall of Hercules as a saga card. Like, I don't think you need to magicify that. I think that would actually be just cool and playable, and it doesn't break immersion at all. It could work with the manas pretty well. For instance, I think Zeus is pretty obviously Boros because he's order and he calls lightning. And Ra's a sun god. Sounds pretty white to me.
Easy.
Like, I think it could be done. I think it could fit in really well. And it would just be such a win,
Yeah.
It would feel a lot like the weird sort of classic janky Magic cards, like Aladdin's Lamp, right?
To be fair, we kind of got some of that stuff in Amonkhet.
Yeah, I talked to you. That's why I brought up Amonkhet,
Right.
Kaldheim, and
Like,
Theros. Like,
Mhm.
there are sets that do that kind of inspired
you want
thing.
them to specifically fill that niche. You have sets that have done like 10% of what you're asking, but you want a set to focus on it entirely.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. Like a real world stories - myths set. That'd
And
go
they
hard
give it
as
a whole
fuck.
block.
Oh, a whole block? Sure. I'm okay with
I
just
feel
one
like
set.
what you're wanting, you probably want a whole block. I feel like they'd fuck it up if they just did one set.
I don't know. I'm not that unoptimistic, but I'd take a block, but I'd also just take a set. Just a real world myths and stories set, that'd be cool as
Be
hell.
cool.
I mentioned an uncommon creature that has like a 0% chance to draw, and it's just Jackalope, and it's a 1-mana 1/1 haste trample.
Hell yeah.
All hail the new bushwag.
It's considered uncommon for rarity, but it's in like 0.00001% of
0.001%.
packs. That'd be so funny.
Also, like, not super playable by any means. but
Right, but
No.
just like
It's just incredibly rare.
yeah, you'd be like, did you know Jackalope the Magic card exists? And people would be like, no, that's a meme. I've never seen one in real life, and you'd have to like search it out. You could do a whole bunch of those, and it'd be like a cryptids guest slot, and they'd all be like janky uncommons.
Like, serialized.
Sure.
Fucking, there's 50
Serial-
Jackalopes ever printed. They're not good, but there's 50 of them.
A serialized
them all.
Mothman at Denny's parking lot.
That'd be
I'm still cooking on mine.
all right. Let him cook.
Got you. So we got Warhammer 40k decks, right?
We do.
Those are pretty neat, but Warhammer 40k is like pretty sci-fi. I mean, space battle
Yeah.
between demons and space. What about the original Warhammer?
Oh, the fantasy.
Yeah, like the
Warhammer?
fantasy one. I feel like it'd cross over really well.
I could see it.
The themes align closely enough, and like the way creatures, both named and unnamed in the game, how they're statted and how they're represented in game, probably crosses over really well into card design space.
I'd be interested to see Warhammer's take on dwarves join the Magic mythos. I don't know. I'm a Universes Beyond hater, so my opinion
I get
is
you. Look, we're talking about one that would be at least kind of cool to see. I'd rather not have any, but this is probably the coolest one I can think of.
that's fair. I'm pretty tepid on it, but it sounds like it could be a cool idea. What cards would you be looking to see in specific?
Like the Demon Lords would be cool, but I feel like they need to be like between 15 and 9 mana. You know, they need to be like the Eldrazi, and they need to do ridiculous shit.
I saw that coming.
And then you have like, I don't know, like the Lords of Armies, like Scarbrand, for example, and he's like maybe like a Chase Mythic that's like a commander. Like the named heroes of each like clan, you know?
Okay, that's pretty neat.
And then you'd have like, their shock troops and normal troops, like reference between the commons and commons, you know. Maybe you have some rares that are like shock units, you know?
Dude, would the shock troops deal 2 damage to any target when they ETB?
That would be hilarious. Yes.
there's just a mono white army, and it just shocks something when it enters the battlefield for no fucking reason.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh man.
I don't think I'd get too deep in the weeds about it, because again, it's like, I'd rather prefer to just not have any IPs, but if there was one to choose to put in the game now, it'd probably be original Warhammer.
Does that include World of Warcraft stuff? Or is that different?
No, that's completely different.
Would you be okay with Warcraft stuff on the same playing
It's
field?
probably on the same level, yeah.
Okay.
It's
That's
like,
fair.
it's up there where it's like, yeah, it makes sense, and it would be cool, but, yeah.
A conspiracy style like World of Warcraft thing, where like you pick Horde or Alliance and you do a two-headed giant conspiracy style
like
draft.
Battle Bond?
Like Battle
That'd
Bond.
be great.
I think a Battle Bond style World of Warcraft set could go really hard. And that's a Blizzard IP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Go hard.
Hasbro could do it.
Yeah, I don't have much.
I was thinking here. So, you know how we have the set like Outlaws of Thunder Junction?
Oh yes, everybody loved the cowboy set.
Dude, they had loot in that one. So silly.
Red Dead.
Red Dead?
It brings its own it brings a new mechanic for the honor system. So you know in Red Dead Redemption.
You want an emblem honor system?
Yeah.
You're the type of dude to play energy. What the hell?
Positive and negative energy? Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, great heavens.
Oh, great heavens. I just got flashbacks to The Ring Tempts You.
Nah. Not Ring.
Okay. Well,
What?
I mean...
What?
What?
What the
So all of Assassin's Creed made one tiny Aftermath set. What would you use as your New York City pigeons and hot dog stands to fill out the rest of the Red Dead set?
Horse dick and horse balls. And you can bump them. You can bump them.
There could be several variants of each horse card, one in the snow, one
They
in
have
like
different
warm
arts.
weather, and each art has a different size bowl.
They're like slivers, but dicks.
I was about to say the Camp Stew pot for the food token.
Oh.
For a token. We're talking about the cards
But
to fill
like-
the set, Yawgmoth.
Okay, so we have enchantments as in locations.
No,
like
those
ta-
are land.
No. Using like Valentine as a enchantment location.
That
It has-
enchantment,
it has
you made a new type.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So it has.
You just did world enchantments.
Do you remember the level system?
Yeah.
It has levels that you pump mana into.
So they're leveled in they're classes.
Classes
Sort
or
of.
locations. Trevor.
Or the level up
Yes.
system.
1 white mana. 0/1 human citizen. Suffragette. Indestructible. Just like in the game where they made them unkillable.
Yeah.
But people just fucking
Dude.
bullied them.
Dark Steel Mutation been mad power crept, bro.
Honestly, one card that could be a pretty fun, like, ground up design is, like, Train Robbery. It could be like a 4-mana black sorcery. Like, target opponent discards 2 cards, you make 2 treasure
Mhm.
tokens.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
That was an idea I had for a card in Thunder Junction. I thought they'd print, but they didn't because
Maybe it could be like a forced sack effect, because it was kind of a bloody massacre.
maybe.
From what I remember, the train heist. Yeah.
I just like the idea of people discarding cards to give you treasures, and
Yeah.
it's themed around a heist. That seems really
You-
cool to me.
You get
The better version of Outlaws.
you get an artifact that steel bonds or oil bonds.
Next game, start with 99 treasures.
What the fuck?
It's your inheritance. You bought oil bonds in the 1800s.
No, it has
You get
it has a
You
system
get a
like
command
Foretell.
zone.
It has a system like Foretell, but it foretells into the next game.
Dude,
so your
let's just
investments pay
let's
off.
just play Katana at this point. What the fuck? Like yuck.
Oh god, you know how each of the lands are pizzas in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one?
Yeah.
All of the lands are different cowboy hats hanging out in different environments. Red Dead 2, huh? I respect the choice,
Yeah.
honestly. Like, if Fallout can work, Red Dead 2 definitely can.
Fallout
Neither of us
show.
are Universes Beyond enjoyers, so we picked things that matched more closely.
I-
But I respect that
don't-
you picked something you liked, and you knew you liked, like,
Good
how
on
Lord
you.
of the Rings played
Though I
and
would
stuff.
agree, I'm not a big fan of Universe Beyond. I think it could work.
That's fair. Maybe they invent a new, like, saga mechanic, and it's like
Yeah,
Trek.
Foretell the War Bonds.
No, it's like Trek. So, like,
Wreck.
yeah, like it's a saga, but they print it sideways, and the flavor of it is you going from one place to another place.
Ah, that's kind of neat.
Oh my god, they make a saga. Build a house.
Oh my god, Urza. So, we're talking about, like, land sagas, the way it feels. Like Urza Saga, but not that.
No. It's more like, I don't know. Let's frame it as a magic card, right? You could call it, like, Journey to New Horizons, and it's saga subtype Trek. And it's a saga, and it's printed sideways, and it has, like, different chapters, but you have to, like, tap creatures to get to those chapters rather than on your upkeep to symbolize the creatures traveling from one place to another.
Yeah.
So it would be like, travel to New Horizons. It's a 3 mana, we'll call the first chapter Rampant Growth. And then you have to tap one creature and one non-human creature to get to the second part of the journey.
Ah, okay.
And we'll say
You have
that
to tap a horse.
So it's kind
We'll
of
say that
like
they-
crewing a vehicle, but you're crewing your saga.
Yeah.
Wait, can you crew a horse? Is a horse a
You
vehicle?
can't
That's
crew
called
the dick and balls.
You can. It's called steeds. They were a huge thing in Thunder
There we
Junction
go.
and nowhere else.
I was talking about dick and balls.
Oh. Did you add any steeds to your Magna deck? Don't
No.
answer that. Don't answer that. This is not the Magic the Gathering Zone podcast.
It's all right. We could talk about that if you guys want. You just have to, like, comment or something.
Yo,
Please comment.
if you comment and say you want us to make a Magic episode, we'll make a Magic the Gathering
We
episode.
can make at least 5.
I think we could do
We could have our own
6
separate.
or 7.
What's the next topic?
This was the last topic.
Hey Spence, what's that bath shit hoe or whatever?
The Creek Wench.
Creek wench.
Well, I don't quite have a creek wench per se.
But you do have a bath.
You do have a
I do.
shower thought?
I don't have a shower thought. I have a dad joke.
Oh,
Well,
hit us with your father pun.
He is the dad of everything,
I gotta find it
so
first.
it's got to be funny.
Okay, dad joke, father pun. What's another way you could say that? I got one. Patriarch. Funny?
I was thinking paternal gaff.
Oh, that's a good one. I
I-
couldn't think of a synonym for joke, so I just got the funny.
So, for your delectation, I got fired from my new job at the ice cream factory. I refuse to work on Sundays.
I'd watch that isekai.
Me
Shut
too.
the fuck up.
I
This
would
is-
nut
there
on
is no
Sundays.
isekais.
What?
They said cream, ice cream. I cream on the ice. I cream on Sunday.
I
go
scream, you
outside and go
scream, we
cream.
all scream because it's fucking cold outside.
I scream because I nutted on the ice cream. It's so cold.
And with that,
I'm chilly.
he's chilly.
I forgot. Brrr.
He's a munchkin. Thank you all so much for listening to Complimentary Mania.
Bye.
Have a lovely evening.
Stay warm.